perfect. Well, thanks for making the time to chat. I'm super excited.
Oh, dude, of course. No, I'm hanging out, and I'm always down to do some Lucid Monday stuff.
Yeah, Julia speaks very highly of you.
Dude, that's the homie. That's
You also said you live, quote unquote, on top of Toronto. And I was like, does that mean you have a nice view?
It is pretty cool. I have the what's it called? The Drake Tower. That's what they call it. There you go.
Oh my gosh, that's nice.
Oh, there you go.
Beautiful. Have you always lived there?
No, I just actually 1 second. I just moved in like in July, I think. Yeah, July. I moved in, and it's been pretty dope. But I'm only gonna be here for like a year, I think. You know, I want to be in a more like residential place. I want to feel like I have like a community. You know.
Have you always lived in Canada?
Yeah, pretty much, but not when I was born. Sorry, I just remembered I was born in Singapore. I was born in Singapore, and I lived there for 2 years, I think.
Cool.
And then we moved to Canada. So I've been here for the majority of my life. So I don't have like.
What's the deal with Tim Hortons? What is it like? Is it compared to Starbucks? What's the deal?
No. I would not compare Tim Hortons to Starbucks any day. No, it's a very different vibe. I mean, the coffee is dope. Mm-hmm. It kind of is. It kind of isn't. I'm not a huge fan, but it's like, it's nothing special. It's pretty in taught as a religion in Canada, you know. It's one of those like it's like Dunkin' Donuts for the States, you know.
Yeah, I get that.
Same kind of vibe.
Is Canadian bacon there called bacon?
No, it's not even called Canadian bacon. It's called pea meal bacon. Pea meal. Yeah, I think that's just a different cut or something. I don't really know what it is, but I love that shit. That shit bangs, man.
How did you meet, or how did you come across Lucid Monday?
I think it was like must have been 3 or 4 years ago or some shit. But I don't know. It was a while ago, but it was on SoundCloud. I was homies with Dillip, and I don't know. It was like him and then Callahan, and I met Julius from Dillip, of course, and then I think I got an email about Lucid Monday being becoming a thing, and I was just like, yo, like, what the hell is this? Like, I don't know what this is. But then as time went on, I saw like the progression of Lucid Monday, and all my homies were dropping like crazy shit, like quickly. Mm-hmm. That dude I'm super tight with, man. I love Graham. And I feel like Lucid Monday is just like on some shit with Othello and like the whole gang. Everyone's killing it. And I've always been a fan of the beats, because like I tried that area, but I couldn't, like, I don't know. I switched lanes. I eventually like hit crossroads and just went to a different direction, you know. When
did you first like release your first track on SoundCloud? Because I know your sound has definitely changed throughout the years.
Yeah, for sure.
A certain like acoustic like intimacy per se. So like talk to me about like that progression.
The progression from I started pretty much just doing like electronic beats, actually. Like I did a lot of it was like future bounce or some shit like that, but it was a really cool time. I feel like when I just found SoundCloud, started posting a lot of stuff, and I don't know, it was an obsession, you know. You just keep doing it, and then I just got different tastes, and I was like, yo, what if I put like my acoustic guitar on this? Because I've been playing guitar for a couple of years, you know. I've been doing it since I was like 10. So I was like, you know what? Why not add that? And then I wanted to sing, so I started humming on my shit until I could try to like muster up the courage to like say a word. Mm-hmm. And then yeah, I don't know. I just ended up doing a singer-songwriter kind of path, you know, just kind of chasing down that indie, like my roots are just, I love indie shit. So
Yeah.
I just kind of went down that road, and yeah, I don't know. It's cool, but I'm not mad about it. I think it's sick. You know, it's cool to have a like a journey, like a progression.
Absolutely. And how do you think like the SoundCloud scene overall has evolved since it was
Oh, I think
or so?
I haven't been on SoundCloud as often in the past 2 years, but when I think that the community on SoundCloud is super fire. It's always been the reason that artists do well. I think that people stick together and like support each other. A lot of artists, but over time, I just think that there's better and better producers being created from seeing, like, especially in the scene that with all the homies that I've made. I think that there's some really cool like sounds that you never heard before that everyone's listening to now, and there's so many crazy new producers, and I think that it's only gonna get better from here. But I can't really speak on like SoundCloud as confidently as I could have like a couple of years ago. So,
Yeah, I get that.
but I'm hopeful, you know.
Who are some of your favorite producers right now? I know you've named a few, but right now.
Yes. Favorite producers. I'm really fucking with yeah, I said Graham quickly. I've always loved Mr. Carmack. He's one of my favorites. J Rob, he's sick. Oh man. Oh, Dillip, of course. I'm just, when I think of producers, like these are the names that come to my head right away, because it's just like I was in the scene, and now I'm I feel like on the borderline of like a different area. So it's just like it's like I'm stepping back and forth, and I'm just like remembering all the shit that I used to remember. But yeah, no, I think that there's a lot of dope producers right now, but in all aspects of music, not just like one genre of shit. But yeah, no, there's so much dope people out there. So I'm happy to see the progression, you know.
I saw today that I don't know how long you've been on the cover, but you're on the cover of Bedroom Pop, the playlist on Spotify. How would you like describe your music and your sound as someone who's never heard you before? Would you gravitate towards a more bedroom pop sound, or how do you describe it?
I feel like it'd be more alternative like indie pop kind of area. I don't know. There's, because I don't want to stick to like kind of one sound or be like labeled, you know. I feel like it's super easy to label artists and put them in one area, but bedroom pop is sick. Like all the music in that genre is super fire. Like I'm a huge fan. So it's not even an insult to me. I'm super grateful for that cover. That shit's unreal to me. But I think that there's for my music, I'm just like trying to keep it alternative or like indie pop, you know, hip hop shit. I don't know, but anything, you know.
Yeah. Who are some of your favorite like indie alt acts right now? Like what are you listening to?
I'm listening to a lot of Porches is a dope band. A lot of Blood Orange. Oh my gosh, Snail Mail is hard. Yeah, there's so many dope ones. I can't like think about a lot of them from the top of my head, but there are a good surplus of crazy artists.
For sure, especially right now. Is there like a certain song or album or artist that you can remember like hearing for the first time, and you can remember where you were and when you heard it, that kind of like changed how you experience music or what you wanted?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. The first thing I think of is Bon Iver. The album for Emma Forever Ago. I listened to that shit in a car on like a long ride, but I was in Europe. I was on a trip with the family, so I just remember looking out the window, feeling like you know how you're a kid and like your life is like the music video, you know. So it's like I'm just doing that. I can replay everything in my head just every day, and I remember I was like, music's crazy, man. Like I need to do this shit. This is
Yeah.
I wish I could make this shit. So
I
yeah.
love asking that question because everyone always has like something that
Oh
they
yeah.
remember. They're like, oh wow, that changed how I.
Oh no, for sure. I feel like there's a lot of there's a lot of inspiration in like your life when you're in your life right now and then shit's happening. There's things happening. You need like a soundtrack to it, and it adds so much color and just changes your perspective, I feel.
Yeah, no, absolutely. What can you tell us about your new album?
I can say that the album is I put you're gonna hear my worst, me at my worst and me at my best. So it's like the lowest of the lows and like highest of highs, I guess. So there's a good balance of emotion on there, except there is definitely some tear jerkers. So but yeah, no, I'm excited to share the album with you guys, but for now you guys are gonna have to just sit tight, I guess.
Is there a release date yet or no?
I'm not saying any release dates yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm keeping it on the low.
Good.
You know?
Where'd you pull inspiration from the title? My head is a mosh pit. Where does that come from?
It was actually it was originally a lyric in one of the songs on the project. And I was listening to it and I was like, you know, that kind of defines the whole project super well. And it's like I don't know, when you listen to it, it makes sense. I feel like it all adds up. And I made the project like a full listen, so it's like everything goes into everything. So
awesome.
It'll hopefully sound good to everybody.
Awesome. Well, we're excited. You know, you dropped 2 dope singles. Give us a little tease.
Thank you. Hell yeah. No, and we got more. I got another single coming soon, so okay. I'll drop the date soon.
Okay, cool. Overall, like your songs right now are doing really well on TikTok. Like I saw Needs like blew up. How do you feel about that? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
That's just crazy. I don't know, man. It's really confusing to me. I don't know how it happened, but it happened like a year ago. It started getting more attention, and I was like, this is random, but like this is cool. And now TikTok's huge, so I'm just kind of just watching this and tripping out. But it's really cool to see people use my songs in like creative ways or just like dancing to it. I'm happy, bro. I'm satisfied with that, for real.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congrats.
Thank you.
One last good question. What's been the most, out of your musical career so far, what's been the most like memorable experience or like collab you've had?
Okay. Memorable experience or collaboration. I would have to say memorable experience would have to be I started playing shows, like live shows with instruments and live vocals in 2019, and I got to play my my first festival in what's it called, in Florida right before Corona hit. So that was the last show I played and the only show I played of 2020. But that was that whole thing was the best. It was really cool. It was just really cool experience to see and meet like so many fans. But I'll never forget, there was I was at the end of my set and basically somebody threw a shirt on stage and told me to sign it. And I started, what I did is I pressed play on the last song, and then I got down on the stage and like started signing the shirt, and I wrote "Love you, bitch," and I was like, from Verzache, and then I threw the shirt back on, and then like the song ended and shit, and then I left. But it was super dope. And then I saw a photo of it after, and someone got the photo of the shirt flying in the air and it says, "I love you, bitch." So it's sick. I thought that was a really cool time. I don't know.
Especially right before, you know, COVID hit, and now we have really no live music at all.
No, I was contemplating even not going. And I was like, dude, I I should just do this because I really want to play a festival. I haven't. And I did it. And I was like, I'm really glad I did that now because I wouldn't have gotten to play in 2020 at all. So.
I know I can't wait for live to come back and also like more Lucid Monday shows. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've never been to a Lucid Monday show, but I'd love to come to one.
I went to, or one of the first ones, like back in Santa Cruz at the Catalyst. I remember I think I was in high school.
Ooh.
But yeah, no, it's been a while, but I'm so excited for the
Hell
future,
yeah.
what it holds. But yeah, thank you so much for letting me chat.
Oh, of course. Yo, I'm always down to talk. This has been fire. You asked some good questions.
Hey, good. Yeah.